Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim, Shai Bashim, Kakwadash. Shalom to the hopefully left out there. Good news, good news, good news. All praise to Yahweh Bashim, Shai Bashim, Kakwadash. And I'm going to entitle this video, Prepare War. And this is, as you can see right here, breaking news. And now you got 12 hours ago, 13 hours ago, 1 hour ago, U.S. base in Syria. U.S. base in Syria means that that's an occupation of the U.S. in the land in Syria, targeted after airstrikes hit Iran-backed groups following deadly drone attack. So the Mossad is bringing them in to the Middle East, bringing them into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh's judgment, Yahweh's Shabbat, Yahweh's judgment. He's bringing them in. Just when they thought they got out, he brings them back in. That's another title. So there's nothing they can do to not have this war, the ultimate war of Armageddon, World War III, the destruction of Esau's kingdom. All praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All these different camps, these different Israelite camps out there, they're all charged up because they said we could be out of here in the next month or in the next couple of weeks or in the next couple of days because the Lord might come back and we might just get bit. No, 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 no. Sit back down. Sit your ass down. You are the camps that don't understand these prophecies fully. Sit your ass down. Sit your Hebrew Israelite ass down. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You will hear wars and rumors of wars and earthquakes in diverse places, but the end is not yet. Something's gotta happen. Something's gotta happen before the ultimate destruction comes into play, before Armageddon takes place, before World War III takes place, before the third woe takes place, before the seventh angel blows the seventh trumpet, number 7. We're in between trumpet 6 and trumpet 7, pursuant to Job 5 and 19. You can start at 12. We're right in the midst of Joel, the 3rd chapter and the 9th verse, because of what they did in Joel, the 3rd chapter, and the first verse on down. But something's got to happen. The members of GMS, from the apostles to the bishops, to the elders, to the teachers, to the people that listen and learn. You all know, you know that, like I said, you take these other camps, not knocking them, because they don't know. The Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, has not fully opened up their eyes. We see deeper in the glass than they do. Not that we see everything, but we know 2 weeks from now, you ain't gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. So sit your Hebrew Israelite ass down. A month from now, you ain't gonna be in the kingdom. 2 months from now, you ain't gonna be in the kingdom. It'll be nice 6 months from now, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Let's hope for a year. Let's hope for the end of this year, 2023. Let's hope for the beginning of next year, 2024. But it ain't gonna happen. So sit your Hebrew Israelite ass down. There's one thing that's gotta happen before all hell breaks loose. Before the world experiences Armageddon. The MOTB's got to take place, as we've been saying. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to make this long. Let me just read these headlines, and I'm going to read Joel 3 and 9 and a couple of different verses, translations. So it says, U.S. contractor killed in drone attack in northeast Syria. U.S. airstrikes kill 11 in Syria after drone kills contractor. Pentagon says airstrikes carried out in retaliation for drone attack on U.S. base that killed one person, injured 6. U.S. strikes Iran backed facilities. So really the attack is against the Republic of Iran, not Syria. Although the attack took place in Syria, in the territory of Syria, in Syria after drone kills American. Washington, what is this? Today is the 24th, March 23rd, Reuters. The U.S. military carried out military airstrikes in Syria on Thursday night against Iran aligned groups. Read a couple of more. The New York Times, these are your prominent papers. U.S. air defense not fully operational before strike killed American in Syria, officials say. Officials are investigating what went wrong with the event. Nahum 3. Officials are investigating what went wrong with the defense system. So this guy got killed because of a malfunction in their defense system. Read Nahum 3. The United States launched retaliatory attacks in eastern Syria about, I'm not going to read the rest of it. CBS News, U.S. base in Syria targeted after airstrike hit Iran-backed group following deadly drone attack. USA Today, American contractor killed troops wounded in Iran-linked drone attack in Syria. So it was, from the beginning, it was Iran drone that killed this American contractor, prompting U.S. airstrikes. ABC News, another attack on an American base in Syria Friday after U.S. retaliatory airstrike on Iranian-backed group. CNN, Biden authorizes airstrikes so Biden is now a wartime president. He's feeding the people of Ukraine, so the U.S. and Russia are engaged in a Cold War. I call it a warm war. They're not fully at war, but they're backing Ukraine. That's a Cold War, aka what I call a warm war. There's not American U.S. boots on the ground as of yet, but it's going to happen, and they're going to all meet. Forget about Ukraine and Russia. Keep your eyes on the Middle East. Keep your eyes on places like the Persian Gulf, the Saudi Arabia, the land of Palestine, the Euphrates, the Tigris, the Mediterranean Sea, that the Fertile Crescent, the Levant. Look that up, Levant. Another attack on American base in Syria Friday after U.S. retaliatory airstrikes on Iran-backed groups. CNN, Biden authorizes, which makes him a wartime president, an airstrike in Syria after suspected Iranian-affiliated drone kills U.S. contractor and wounds 5 U.S. troops. Fox News, U.S. retaliates with airstrikes in Syria after Iran drone strike kills U.S. contractor. Now you notice it all sounds the same because if you ever been into I remember we was on a news show, a radio show years ago, Bob Law, and in the radio studio, we were doing a show talking about Israel, right? And it was a nationwide show way back in the 90s. Me and Ariala, High Priest Ariala at that time. And what happened was we were walking around the studio, and I believe they had two ticker tapes, if I'm not mistaken. They had two. One was API. I'm sorry, was it AP, Associated Press, and you had UPI, United Press International. So when you watch these different news shows and there's breaking news somewhere around the world, they all say the same thing because they get it off of the ticker tape. Then they can add details to it. That's why they all go to the channels, CNN, you go to CBS, you go to ABC, you go to, Fox. When there's breaking news, they all sound like they got a memo. And they did get it. They got it either from the AP or the UPI, United Press International. United Press International. So that's why they all sound the same. So, this guy, he's got to act now. He's the number one guy. He's the Secretary of Defense. He's a head general, the head guy over all the generals of the 4, 5, 6 branches of the military, the Navy, the Army, the Marines, the Special Forces, the Navy SEALs. He's the number one guy. And he works out of the Pentagon. But like I said, we here at GMS knows ain't nothing gonna happen. They ain't gonna shoot the missiles. You ain't gonna see the mushroom cloud until this one thing happens. This one prophecy happens, which is the MOTB. For the record, we've been saying it for the longest. So now let me come over here to Joel. I'll read this real quick. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourself and come, all ye heathen. These are the heathens that possess missiles. And gather yourself together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. The mighty ones are the angels because they're going to make this thing happen. They're going to work on the minds of these military men to make things happen. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yahweh's Shabbat, Yahweh's judgment. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. That's Revelation 14. Read that, the whole chapter. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.